Hello, folks. Just waiting to see me live on YouTube. There it comes. Just waiting to see me live on YouTube. There it comes. Just waiting to see me live on.
Look, I want to show you.
Oh. Nothing like hitting the wrong button. Hello, folks. Good afternoon. It's Rodney. Just another impromptu live stream. No one's watching right now. Didn't really expect it to be that way. But we'll see. I mean, you got to give it time, right? There's one person watching. It might be me. After all, I am on my stream. So it's been a fairly nice day today. I was thinking about going out and doing some flying, and I may still do that. But before I do that, I need to do a walk, get some exercise in. And but anyway, so let me do something here. Hello, Wendell. How you doing? Hey, Dan. How's it going, Drone Pool? Oh, let's see here. Hope you guys are having a good afternoon. Wendell, you're about to get a message here, buddy. It'll be on Facebook Messenger. If you're up to it. Yeah, you got one more to do. Mr. Dennis, did you get a haircut?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I did, but it was, you've seen me since then.
Oh, okay. Well, funny, I should notice it now.
It is, isn't it?
So it may even be insulting.
Nah, that stuff doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, good.
So how are you?
I is good. I am off work.
All right.
Got off at 1:45. Did 8.5 hours. I got a half an hour to make up, and I'll be good.
All right.
So, what you been up to today?
I've just been trying to organize some files that were on my PC.
I
You know, I
got.
found that I'm really disappointed. About 40% of the DJI files on my M2 Zoom.
Hey, I've got a special guest today.
Okay, I don't have my phone. My phone is actually copying files to the computer, so
Oh.
I'm not going to be able to see chats at all.
Oh, okay. Well,
This is special guest. Wendell.
Hey, Dennis.
I recognize you.
I just finished working in the yard and washing the car and all those good things.
And mine are next, right?
What's that?
And mine are next.
That's right.
Cool.
so I want to say hi to the drone pool and Wendell. Oh, there you are.
Somebody has an echo.
Is it me?
Let's see.
Hello?
You have an echo, Rodney?
Yeah, I hear an echo. Hey, be back. You got your YouTube running?
I just said my phone's downstairs. It's not me.
Let me mute me and see if it's me.
How about now?
No, I don't hear any echo now.
I don't either. It's Wendell. Wendell, it's all your fault.
I'll go get my headphones.
Oh.
So drone pool? Is that what you said?
Yeah, drone pool's in the house.
Howdy.
He's at work, so he's listening in. Brian Mack is here. Brian McKay.
Hey, Brian.
And
I have another device here. Get it all fired up. Like me, all fired up.
all fired up.
All right.
There, is that better?
Much.
It is.
It is.
I
much
hope,
better.
I hope you're happy now.
I am
more
Wendell.
happy than I was.
Shame on you, causing echoes.
I know. Oh, well.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day outside today. So I got outside, did some yard work, and washed the car. And I got 2 trees coming that aren't here yet. So they're not getting planted today. So
Did you order the purple ones?
I did not. I have to go pick those up. If I decide to get one of those, I have to go pick it up because they're in Pennsylvania. So give me a reason to drive.
We saw some beautiful but slow growing trees on Long Island, Rodney, and Wendell has already done the investigative work and determined what they were, and maybe ordering some maybe someday.
Cool. Hey, Rick Halber. I understand Rick might be out of the hospital.
All right, over here.
Good.
All right, that's good news.
That is good news.
That is good news. Hello, Rick Halber. I'll be joining the Shats here shortly.
Dennis, you notice anything?
No squeak.
No.
The WD-40 works.
It worked.
All
It
right.
worked. WD works on everything.
Hey, Wendell, you know, he made it a point to remind him to give me the WD-40, and we both forgot.
We did. And we had to go backtrack and meet up and exchange again. So,
Hey, Dennis, you know, I feel pretty accomplished today is because for the last 3 or 4 days you've been waking me up early, and I got to wake you up today.
That's right. That's true.
Oh,
It's my fault this time. One moment.
now it's Dennis making trouble.
That's right.
Yeah, I was fast asleep, and Dennis calls and says, "Wendell, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get going."
What's wrong with you?
Can't the sun wait a little bit?
So Dennis, you did a sunrise stream this morning?
No, not today. I was sound asleep.
Mel did.
Mel
Oh,
did.
Mel did.
And yeah, and Wendell woke me during that. So
They
something like 7:30 here. So my heavens, I should have already been up by 3 hours, but I wasn't. So
they disabled video playing at work. So if I catch any videos, it has to be off my phone.
gotcha.
And sometimes I get signal and sometimes I don't. But anyway, Dennis, Rick says hopefully he's hoping Saturday morning. He's still in the hospital, I guess.
Okay, I see that. Soon, hope Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I have mine working now.
So.
Cool. Well, I have constant prayers out for you, Rick Haber.
Yep. Me too. Wendell, I've got to ask you a question.
Sure.
Are you not working for LM anymore?
No, I was fortunate enough to retire back in 2016. So.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, Rodney, I took a job with Lockheed Martin in 1989. It was just another job in my career, and it turned out to be one of the best decisions I ever made. It was just a great company. I had a great career. I was there 27 years, and just very fortunate. Let's just say that. So.
Well, I really liked working for Lockheed Martin when I worked for Lockheed Martin from 1994 to 97, and then I got a job with Eaton Semiconductor Operations working on ion implanters. And I was there for 8 months and they laid me off. And when I had left Lockheed, I'd left with such a good reputation that I called back to my friend, told him I got laid off and stuff. He goes, well, let me talk to my boss. Because my buddy Steve, he worked in operations and maintenance. And I talked to his boss, which happened to be a friend of mine too. And he asked me like 2 questions and I said yes to both. And he says, when can you get here? And I says, in about 3 weeks. But they paid I was in California when I got laid off and they paid to move me all the way back here to Virginia.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And I loved working for them. They're a good company.
I bet you were working, because you said you were working there around 98. Is that right?
I was there from 94 to 97, and then in 98 I returned, and then I went from 98 to 2004.
Yeah, I bet you were in the unit I was in because we had all that work down there in Virginia.
I think so. I think
Steve.
it
Hi,
was
Tim.
Lockheed Martin Information Systems. I think is what it was.
Yep, that was it.
So, yeah, did you ever make a trip to Dahlgren?
Don't believe so. I was down to Norfolk. I got down there a few times.
Okay. I know we had a couple of bigwigs from the company come down to Dahlgren a couple of times, but.
Do you remember Gooden?
Gooden?
Yeah.
No, I can't say that I do.
It was either Linda Gooden or it was Dave Posek would have been the presidents at the time.
Dave Polzak?
Posek, P-O-S-E-K.
I remember that name.
They were both my bosses, and so Dave, he was a real tall guy.
Yeah.
And very friendly.
Welcome, Dan, Steve, Tim.
Yeah, sorry everybody, as we have old home day.
No, fine. That's why we do this.
So, welcome, help at home, Jim, Jack Sparky Fron, Dan, the man, drone worship, and Steve, SJM, the drone flyer, Jack Sparky Fron. Did I mention him? I've mentioned him already. So
yeah, don't mention him again.
Okay, I won't. But yeah, I mean, I was just curious, because it's funny when you run into people like that.
Well, I tell you, I was mentioning to Dennis the other day that if you lived in Virginia, DC, or Maryland, it's very likely you worked for the government somehow. So
yeah, That is true.
And those contracts you were on, they just sort of rotated around companies. You know, it was Lockheed Martin for a while, then it was Northrop Grumman, and so on.
Yeah. In fact, when I came to work out here in '94, the contract I was on was actually Martin Marietta.
Well, Martin Marietta and Lockheed merged.
Merged
That created Lockheed Martin.
Right, and that merger happened in '95 or '96.
It was official in January '97.
'97. Okay,
And
yeah.
it was happening in '96, and then it all became official in '97.
Yeah, that's true. Paul Murray, welcome to the chat.
Oh wait, no, excuse me, Ronnie, you were right. Yeah, it was official in '96 because I took a new job in '96. That's right. Sorry.
Okay. So.
Did you see Brian's comment?
No, let me. That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starts it all up again.
Yep. Tim Jackson's in the house.
Yes.
He snuck in. Man.
I think you said hi to him before, but it's okay. I know I did. I don't know why this thing doesn't fold like it used to. It couldn't be my memory.
What's that, Dennis?
This
Oh.
I have it now. It has two moving parts, so it's too complex for me.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that.
Hey, Rodney, I was wondering, do I get a special pin or anything for spending, 12 hours in the car with Dennis? Is there some?
Not yet, but I think you'll be the first.
I thought there might be like a special drone pin
We'll have to come up with one because I've ridden with him before, not for 12 hours, but I've ridden with him before, and that can be quite the ordeal.
I think it was really 2 hours. It just felt like 12 hours. So.
I survived the ride of 2020.
No, we had an excellent trip. It really was. It was a lot of fun, and we had some surprises thrown in that we didn't even know we had, and it was a good time.
It was a great time, yeah.
Yeah, and like I said the other day, I was jealous, but that's going to be fixed, I'm sure.
Well, to make up for it, you got a free can of WD-40.
I did, yeah. Oh,
and all your guests say,
and I got a really cool, made by Dennis Lovelady plaque. Isn't that cool?
So, did you show him what you made for me, Dennis?
I don't know. Did you see that, Rodney, or not?
Yeah, I did. You showed me.
Oh, okay.
Those were pretty cool too.
It's going to make an appearance on my show tonight. So
awesome.
Oh, cool.
Well, let me apologize now, Wendell. I am going to try and make your show, but I can't promise you.
That's all right.
I'll catch it on the repost.
That's fine.
For those who don't know, Wendell's show starts in 4.5 hours.
Yep.
8 p.m. Eastern time.
It'll be fun.
4.5 hours because I don't want to do the arithmetic for Australia and those other places.
We're doing tonight are songs to engage the crowd, so it's all sing-along songs. Songs that you would hear and people just start singing along. So I mean, it's not like row 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 your boat or anything, but you know what I'm saying.
Row your boat.
Row the boat ashore. Not that one, huh?
And that's not that song.
Kumbaya.
It's mostly It's mostly bar songs. You wouldn't hear these in the church. So.
Well, I've never heard Kumbaya in a church either.
Neither have I. If I did, I have a feeling
I think I've heard it around a campfire somewhere.
That's where I've heard it.
Yeah. Snipe hunting.
Oh yeah, snipe hunting. Who was
that? Was it Adrian?
Adrian Mateo Jones. Yeah, Chris Hope is going to take Adrian snipe hunting. Have you ever been
snipe hunting, Wendell?
Yes, I have. We've caught a few.
Oh yeah. So anyway, in case you're wondering, I just decided to do a stream. So
And look how popular you are. I mean, you were on for like 2 minutes, and all of a sudden, the half the neighborhood here.
11 people watching. That's right.
yeah, well, I do need to kind of get my watch hours up. I'm at like I think it was like 2,400 or something like that. I got to get to what 4,000 before I can monetize if I monetize. So
I won't be able to monetize because of all the copyright strikes that I have.
That's right.
But that's
Yeah,
not why I'm here. So
The only reason I want to get there is so I can live stream from my phone. I can't live stream from my phone.
you can. I should have helped you with that. I didn't realize you didn't understand how. It's a little bit of a nuisance, but you sure can.
do
Yeah,
you
that's
have
what I hear.
what kind of a phone do you have, Wendell?
iPhone. So I think it's a 7S.
Oh, okay. I was going to say if you have an Android phone, if you try using Camerify, you can go live.
On my iPhone, I use StreamYard, and that's very, very good.
Okay.
I can step you through that at some point, Wendell, if you like.
Okay.
Is it StreamYard or Streamlabs?
It's Streamlabs. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, why did they name themselves so similarly?
I guess because I don't know. I can't speak to imagination.
Yeah, I can't either. But I mean, the logo for StreamYard is a duck.
Yeah, it could have been called Stream Ducks.
Streamlabs.
I sort of like that.
Oh yeah. Hey, works for me. I'll let me see here. Let me see. So that's what it looks like. If you look up in the right hand upper corner, you'll see powered by StreamYard.
Yeah, right.
That's their logo, and then I can put mine in there.
Streamlabs is like a green rectangle with. It looks to me like a pair of glasses. Well, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like a
Like
guy
if my
with two
face were
glasses.
more rectangular and plain, it would be maybe a Streamlabs kind of facsimile.
Hello, Chris Hope, Metro
Chris
Drones.
Hope. Where have I heard that name before?
Chris Hope. Yeah.
Past the
Sometime in
road on the way up here, it said, "Hi, Hope." So I sent him a picture. I said, "Someone's saying hi to you, Chris."
So, yeah, this chair doesn't squeak anymore. It's actually enjoyable again.
Something's missing, though. It just doesn't seem like
I know. Where's the
something
background
out of
music now?
stink here. Yeah.
Well, maybe, I got two singers on. Maybe I can get one of them to sing.
What's the pay?
No pay, just airtime.
Airtime.
Maybe you can get discovered.
That's a possibility.
See,
Probably not.
with if you or Wendell get discovered on my live stream, then I can claim some kind of rights to that.
You're going to
I
become
would
the
certainly,
manager. What do you mean?
get your lawyers involved. They'll find something.
So,
Look, so even Jack realizes that the chair doesn't make noise anymore.
yeah, I think he was one of the ones that complained the loudest. If you can do that in the chat.
You can do that.
Oh, good. My wife's Garmin is up to date.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she can't find her way around. She's a postal worker, so sometimes there's streets that she has to deliver on she can't find, and unfortunately her Garmin GPS, I'm losing my mind, I'm telling you. the Garmin GPS I bought her doesn't have all the facts.
It doesn't have all the facts.
No.
It sounds like me.
It just gets you halfway there, and then it says you're on your own.
Yeah, okay, I got you halfway.
So
you deposit another 45 cents.
Back in 2007, I was on my way to a job. This is when I was living and working in Texas, in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I was on my way to a job at a distribution facility for I think it was Samsung, actually. And I followed my GPS, and I'm going down this Texas back road, and it says your destination is on the right. And I looked to the right, and there was nothing there. I looked to the left. There was nothing there. I was in the middle of nowhere, but that's where it's telling me I was supposed to be. I'm like, obviously, I need an update.
Yeah. I don't know what GPS he used at the time, but my brother tells a story that he used to knock on doors, for a living. But anyway, he had made this route from one place to another. And when he got all through this, he finished his day. He was about to turn the GPS, and it said, there is a better way. There is a better route. There's a better route than the one that we took you through today. Well, thanks for letting me know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
The day was all finished. So, Memories, that is a great song. It's a very sad song, and I can't remember. They had typical Dennis Lovelady. I can't remember how it goes, drone worship. So, sorry, Dan. Hate to disappoint you. Probably doesn't, but I can't do that one.
That's not one I got emotionally attached to, so I don't know that one.
He's very sad. I love the play. And
Nog's in the
everyone
house.
that I've seen do that song has done a very good job, but except me.
Hello, New Orleans girl. Welcome.
Hey, Noggy.
The other day, I heard someone saying Noggy's in the house, and I'm like, who is Noggy?
Who is Noggy? N-O-G.
Yeah. Then I realized.
I think that's a Wendell term.
Is it?
It is. I did coin that because I couldn't keep saying New Orleans girl. I had to shorten it.
Isn't she related to you? Is she your daughter?
No. My daughter's Madeline. Of course, you'll see her on my show. And then I have another daughter named Emma, and she says she watches, but she never says anything. So
She never posts.
yeah. So.
So yeah. Well, it was a beautiful day here, but it's beginning to cloud up now.
I don't know what the forecast is for here. Right now, looks like there's no sun. I don't see any shadow at all.
You don't see your shadow?
I don't see any shadow. No, from the trees or
Does
anything.
that mean we're going to have another 6 weeks of winter? Is that what it is?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh no! Oh man!
6 more weeks of spring.
Okay.
It's going to be six more weeks of summer, actually.
Or 6 more weeks of house arrest here.
Yeah, oh boy.
That's more than likely.
Yeah,
So we had our primaries yesterday, and I was really curious how they were going to handle the voting. But when I went, I was the only one in there voting.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. The results are 3-1.
Well, I live in a rural area, and we have 2 voting precincts, and they're like within a half a mile of each other. In my precinct, they had moved to Montrose, which is about 15 miles away. So when I have to go vote, I'd have to drive all the way to Montrose to go vote. Well, I guess enough people complained about it that they created one up here at Oak Grove Baptist Church, and that's where we go to vote. My wife.
That's where we met when I gave you that WD-40.
No, that's
right?
not, no, this is a
Oh,
different.
that was a different one.
This,
Okay.
this Oak Grove church is by where I live.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that church that we met at was Oak Grove.
See you, Chris.
Oh, is Chris leaving? Have a
Can't go
good.
mow the lawn, he says.
Have fun, Chris. Thanks for being in the chat too, brother. Appreciate it. That's a good guy right there.
He is for sure. Oh, you should have waited a little longer. He probably heard that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll go to his head now. Corey Man Zero, hello. Oh, there's B-Mac. All right.
I'm sorry, there's some truth to that, man.
There is some truth to that.
Ron.
Rodney
There's
Bell.
someone else who had a haircut.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow.
Hey.
Is that a wonderful feeling?
It is.
You know, when I got my haircut, it was a wonderful feeling. Hey, Ron, meet Wendell. Wendell, meet Ron.
Monroe,
Hey, Ron.
how are you? I've seen you on here before. Yeah.
So do I call you Ron, Victor, Elvis, and Matthew?
Whatever works for you.
Victor, Elvis, and Matthew are the three gentlemen behind him.
Yeah.
Ah, got it. Oh, there they are. Okay, now I can see them. Okay.
Are they wearing masks?
They're wearing sunglasses.
Oh.
It is a little bright in there. So, Rodney, you should feel honored that you can mail your vote in, because here in Maryland, you don't even need an identification. You just show up, you tell them who you are, you tell them your birthday and where you live. That's it.
Wow.
So usually on voting day, I'll go up and down the street and say, "Hey, do you want me to vote for you? You know, just give me your name." They don't ask for any identification. They
Wow.
just, hi, I'm Joe Blow. My birthday's November 10th, 19 whatever, and I live at this address. Oh, okay, you can vote. Go ahead. You're in.
Wow.
It's hilarious.
Wow. I
Do
mean,
they even check it against the list?
They do check, yes. They will check that person actually exists, and I think I do have to sign my name next to my name or something like that. I don't know, but that's it. I don't have to prove who I am.
wow. Well, see, here in Virginia, you have to show an ID, and they'll test you to make sure that the ID is valid by asking you what the address is.
Oh, interesting.
And the guy yesterday, he even asked me, he goes, "What's your middle name?" And I'm like, "Lee." He goes, "Yep." And
Yep,
then-
it sure is.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, I
Oh,
always
I know that.
I always thought your middle name was Nee.
but I mean, at least they check for IDs here, and they even had curbside voting.
Curbside voting.
Yeah, I guess if
What do they do? They bring the machine out to you?
I don't know how they do that. I went in. I put on my mask and I went in and I voted. So
Maybe someone stands 6 feet from your car and asks you questions.
maybe,
For you.
You say, I want to vote for, and they go, no, you don't want to vote.
No, you don't want that. He may do this for you.
Yeah, let me do it for you.
yeah, like I would trust somebody to mark my ballot.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, but
I don't know how any of this works.
I only had 3 choices. It was a primary, so there's only 3 choices.
Well, I understand.
And all 3 choices were running for Senate. So
primaries help some people decide how they're going to vote.
right.
Yeah,
Right.
so it is important.
Dennis, are you back home?
I am, yes.
I was looking for your special secret squirrel broadcast.
He's to your left. It was windy. Wendell.
Wendy.
Oh, okay.
See, Wendell, he already forgot your name.
That's
No,
all
I
right.
didn't.
I
I'm
did.
sorry. When you said look to my left, I looked to your right.
Dennis has forgot his name, not you.
I've forgotten the name. Yeah. There was that guy there in the green shirt, whoever that is.
Lon
Hey,
Denard,
Kev, I
welcome to the chat.
Hello, London.
Home.
There was when I lived in Toledo, as a matter of fact, there was a guy I always called Wendy, so that's what he called me. So I answered.
ID to vote. How racist.
Oh. Oh boy.
You home from work early, Rodney?
Yeah, I got off at 1:30. I got there at 5:15 this morning. And my wife had to get up at 4 so she could get to work early. So when she got up, I got up and I went in and it works out because I have an hour and a half to make up.
Right.
And, I had to take off an hour Friday because that Dennis Lovelady guy came to town.
Oh no.
And then Monday I had to take off another half hour because he came back to town. I just can't seem to get rid of the guy. He just
Sounds like he got you both ways.
yeah. But at least he comes bearing gifts.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Huh.
Dennis printed that on his 3D printer.
That's cool. Cool, man. Cool.
So
You have a mouse pad, or what exactly is that?
Oh, it was just something to
it's just
put his logo into 3D. That's all. I think it turns it into a physical thing. That's all.
Actually, Dennis, I'll send you money if you're up for the challenge. I was going to see if you could have something made for my work, something to hang in our office.
Do you have a design?
Yeah.
Does it require a lot of color? Because if it requires a lot of color, it's extremely difficult with the 3D printer. When I say a lot of color, I mean a variety of colors.
Oh, no. At the most, maybe 2 or 3.
Well, 2 or 3 shouldn't be too bad. Yeah.
Like a light blue, a dark blue, and a white.
Oh, yeah. I have light blue, dark blue, and white.
Okay.
I can show you what I have if you like, but send me an image and I won't take money for it, but send me an image and I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
You have my Facebook and my phone number, so yeah, just send me some image.
Yeah. Something that looked cool in our office there. Yeah.
He will take
I'm
coffee.
limited
Though.
to, you can say 8 by 8, unless it's put together somehow.
All
But
right.
other than that,
I want to say hello to Ludo Lou.
hey Ludo Lou.
I can't. I think it's Lou. Liu.
Liu.
Huh?
Liu.
Lou.
Liu.
New.
Liu.
Liu. Okay, Liu.
Liu.
Got it. Sorry, Ludo. But welcome to the chat. Oh, he was almost on his way to bed.
I'm close to it myself.
I'm assuming I have that. If it was Chinese, it would be Liu. So I'm assuming that it's similar.
I am back home for 8 days.
Wow.
For how many?
8.
Well, that's good.
But I won't be here the whole 8. Nancy's here, and
Whoa.
we are.
Come say hi.
Hold on.
He introduced me to her when I was in the hospital, and she's a real nice person. Hope to get to
What's
meet
she
her.
doing with Ron?
Well, you know, even losers like Ron needs companionship. I don't know if he heard me or not, but
Tell her to get in here.
We love each other so much. You know, we're just such good friends.
yeah.
Three.
Hello, Nancy.
Hi, how are ya?
I'm good. How are you?
I am doing well. Good to see you. You look great.
Thanks. You know
Hi,
what?
Nancy.
Hi, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
I was
meet
gonna
you
say, have
too.
you ever met
I have not.
Dennis and Rodney were in Philly with me.
Okay,
And Wendell I just met today.
awesome. Very nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
You met me a couple of months ago.
Yeah, it was. Were you?
I was in the hospital still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But I want you to know, on 21 February this year, I went to the hospital weighing almost 270 pounds. I'm down to 231.
Good for you. That is awesome.
I am-
39 pounds.
I am feeling great.
You look great.
He's been running track races in the neighborhood.
Yeah, they're getting mad at me because I raised such a dust cloud.
Oh, we're going on a little trip this
Like
weekend.
Pigpen on Charlie Brown.
That's
Yeah.
right. Exactly.
In fact, my wife keeps bugging me to take a shower. I told her I can't do that because I have to have that dust cloud.
There you go.
Oh man! But Dennis lives in Georgia. Wendell, where are you from?
Maryland. I'm just south of Baltimore.
Oh, okay. I used to live Chester County, Pennsylvania, just like northwest of Philly, up in Lancaster, Amish country.
Yeah.
Up near there. Yeah, I moved out of there about 8 years ago.
And he's never heard the term hoodwinked.
Yeah, what is that?
Hoodwink?
I
It
couldn't
means
heard
you've been fooled.
Rod's never heard hoodwinked, huh?
I guess
Yeah.
I've lived
Yeah.
a sheltered life.
You've never been hoodwinked. That's why.
Obviously not.
In defense of Ron, one of the guys that works with me is from Pennsylvania, and he didn't know what hoodwinked meant either.
Huh.
So it must just, people from Pennsylvania they're not, too smart.
Not fully educated.
And I was in Maryland once, and I was called a hoodlehead
A hoodlehead.
from people
That's a
from
new one to
Maryland.
me.
They said, "You're from Pennsylvania. You're a hoodlehead."
Hoodlehead.
I can
I've
only
not heard
imagine
that
what
one.
I am then.
Hoodlehead. I wonder what a hoodlehead is.
I don't know.
All right. Carry on. Good to see you.
All right, Nancy, it's good seeing you
Nice to
too.
meet you, Nancy.
Bye.
Oh, we're gonna go out and wash her car. She collected every bug between here and Sioux Falls, brought it with her.
Oh,
stuck it on her car.
Yeah, I washed mine about an hour ago. So
Yeah, I need to wash that truck since you guys aren't doing it for me anymore.
Don't be running around in a dirty F-150, Rodney.
Yeah, especially one that Ron has driven before.
Yes,
And took so much care to
we
clean
took
just
good
before
care of
you-
that while you were in the hospital.
Wendell,
yes, sir.
I bought that truck, my new truck. I bought it on I took ownership of it the 20th of February. The next night I was in the hospital. And Dennis and Drone Bum and Ron and Chris Hope and all my friends drove it all over the place.
Making sure it worked well.
Just-
Helping a brother out.
They wanted to have it
Just for
broken
deer
in for you.
hunting
Well,
stuff. Nothing serious.
they should have asked. They should have asked.
Oh yeah, I didn't think of that. Did you, Ron?
I guess
I
I
didn't think of that.
it never crossed my mind, I guess.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, we have such a good time, Wendell. You may want to disassociate yourself with us.
Yeah, it's not good for your health.
Well, I'm really from the FBI, and I've been surveilling the group, so I've infiltrated.
I see. Undercover.
FBI doesn't scare us. We deal with the FAA.
Oh, that's just true. So,
Well, it's good to know that you're undercover.
Yes.
Yeah.
You would never know.
My neighbor has a son who was wearing a T-shirt the other day that says, "You don't scare me. I have 2 teenage girls."
Oh boy, ain't that the truth?
Like that in the head.
Hey, I've been there.
Got my Rodney Bell cup with ice water in it today.
All right.
I was told I could have a Rodney Bell cup, but I have to actually pick it up. So I have to make an arrangement to find the squeaky chair there.
Well, you have to-
No. See, I think you took it wrong. What I said, and you know, I understand Dennis may have messed this up a little bit, but what I told him to tell you was the only stipulation is you have to allow me to meet you.
Got it. Okay.
So I mean, I'm more than willing to, you know, meet you halfway. We can meet in Waldorf.
You can pick him up on the way to Pennsylvania in February.
There you go.
I said there was a price. He has to spend time with Rodney. That's what I said. So
See, Wendell,
No.
Okay.
That's not what you said, Dennis. You said there's a punishment involved in order to get this.
Punishment.
Punishment says you have to spend some time with Rodney. I think that's
That's what it
exactly
was,
what you
yeah.
said.
Mendel, you should realize that punishment is being with Dennis. You even
That's right.
said yourself, it took 2 hours to get to Long Island, and it was like 12 hours. You said that early on in this stream.
Yeah, this was true. Although it was 3 hours. I did say 2. It was 3 hours. It
Oh, it was
seem
3 hours. See,
Yeah.
it keeps increasing.
And he only missed one turn and went through one stoplight. It was
I
great.
only went
And
to
blamed you
one red
for
light,
it.
Yes.
He blamed you for it.
what are friends for? You didn't blame stuff on.
Yeah, halfway through the intersection, he goes, "Oh, I'm supposed to stop, aren't I?" I said, "Well, you're through it now. Keep going, man."
Oh, stop now, Dennis.
Yeah, I'm not one to slam on the brakes in the middle of an intersection. That's for sure.
So, it was all good, though. It was all good.
Yeah, I was looking every direction but the way I should have been, I guess. So.
Hey, Carpenter Rick. Good afternoon. Welcome to the chat. And sorry you can't stay long, but at least you stopped in and said hi. We appreciate that. We do.
Well, Rodney, I do too. I promised her I'd wash her car, and then there may be a nap involved.
Don't you go away. I'll be right back, Ron.
Okay.
Dennis has spoken.
All right. Well, when he comes back, I got to run too because I got to get ready for my big, Las Vegas evening tonight.
That's right. That's right. You got to get ready for your show. I do. I'm so glad you were able to pop in today.
Not a problem.
So if you think you can get up early enough, I may invite you into a Saturday morning coffee with Rodney and friends.
Well, that's usually like 8 o'clock, right? I can usually get up by then.
Usually between 7 and 8. It depends on who's flying and who's not flying.
And where you live. I was up at 4:30 the other.
Well, that's not my fault, Ron. I didn't ask you to move to South Dakota.
That's true. Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh, Rodney.
And what are you? You're younger than Rick Halber, and look at him.
Rick Halber don't sleep.
Okay, well then you shouldn't have to sleep either.
That's my wife.
Okay.
This is known as sky blue, which I call light blue.
Oh, perfect.
And this one is, they call it true blue.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's like so close.
Yeah.
Almost perfect. Yeah.
Welcome to the chat, Jody. Drone shots is in the house.
Yeah. So what would you
Next
need?
Bunny is in the house. Sorry, Ron.
I'm sorry.
Hello, Next Bunny. How you doing?
Goody. Well, I'll give you a call then and go over details. You tell me what you need and what you would need.
I just need an IMG, a JPG or a PNG, which I can turn into what's known as an SVG, a vector graphics file.
Okay.
And then the SVG can be imported into the software that I use for creating 3D images. And yeah, we can do it from there.
Because I'm gonna kind of design it on Photoshop, and yeah, I have an idea in mind how I want to do it. It's just a plane, and then our AirMed logo. Yeah.
Cool.
So, but well, I better go stand up because I'm sitting here much longer. I'm gonna. Yeah,
Fall right to sleep.
No.
Huh?
we got killed this weekend. Oh my gosh, it was a
Rough night, huh?
rough weekend.
Rough weekend.
Yeah.
In
How
case
many
you
hours
didn't
were you
know,
on?
Randall, he's a flight medic.
Oh, so that keeps you going.
Hmm. Yeah.
He
Sometimes-
has 30
Going and going.
really long shifts. How long was your latest shift?
This last night was 12. The day before was 24. And sometimes I'd make the mistake. Like Monday, I worked at 24. We left, I don't know, 11 o'clock was the second call. And we got back at 7:30 in the morning, about a half hour before my shift ended. So we're up all night. And then stupid me, drank like 2 cups of coffee. You think I could get to bed before 2 in the afternoon?
Oh, wow.
So last night I was on 3 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
you know, Friday night when Dennis came to town, we went over to IHOP and I had a cup of coffee, and that was the first cup of decaffeinated coffee I've had since I got out of the hospital.
Right.
And Dennis can attest to this. It tasted like it was there all day long.
Oh, it tasted like the previous Friday's coffee. Yeah, it was
Right.
bad.
And when I came home, I could not get to sleep for the life of me.
Huh.
I tossed
See you,
and
Rick.
turned the whole night.
Thanks for joining, Rick.
Rick, I hope you're feeling
Oh,
better.
Rick.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, let's skedoodle. And
Okay.
very nice to meet you.
Thanks, Ron.
Dennis, I'll be in touch. Thank you. Seriously, I want to pay you for your time or shipping, all that. Yeah.
He'll take coffee.
Okay.
I'll take coffee. Yeah,
Then
send me a
you
few
can-
K-cups.
Just remember when we come up in February, you owe him a cup of coffee.
And
There
some
you
more
go.
hairy
That'll-
hot dogs.
A hairy
A
hot
Harry
dog.
hot dog. That's it. Give me a Harry's hot dog.
Don't mention that around here.
Give me all of Rodney's Harry's hot dogs.
Consider done, man.
Yeah, I'll probably gain all that weight back if we go there.
Yeah.
All right, Ron, you take care, brother.
All right,
You
guys.
take care.
Good to
See
see
you,
you
Ron.
all. And we'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.
So, anyway, yeah, Wendell, Ian, thank you for popping in.
You're welcome. I'm gonna bug too and ready and get some dinner here. And usually start setting up about an hour ahead of time, just make sure everything's working. So
Always a good thing to do.
yeah,
It is.
But thanks for inviting me. And if you can stop by tonight for 5 minutes, that'd be great. If not, watch the replay. Dennis usually is very entertaining in the chat, just so you know.
He's very entertaining, whether he's on the stream or in the chats. He's very entertaining.
He comes
I
up with
make a great
alternate
whipping
lyrics.
post.
I'm trying to sing this song here, and he's feeding me alternate lyrics.
I'll tell you who's good at that, though. Better than me is Brad.
Yeah, he
Drone
is.
Kings in Darwin.
Yeah, it just
That
like
guy is-
rolls off his tongue.
Yeah.
So.
All right, brother.
All right, see you, man. It's great.
Take
See
care.
you, Wendell.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, Dennis,
Yes, sir.
here we are again.
Here we are again.
So, well, I appreciate you popping in too, brother.
That was nice. Thanks for inviting me. I appreciate that.
Oh, always. You're a regular
Mhm.
or irregular.
I was thinking the same. That sounds a lot like irregular.
I'm blurry.
What?
Am I blurry?
You are.
Is it just my eyes?
No, it's your camera.
Oh, come on, camera.
Not good.
Oh, well.
If you sit up for a second. Well, it's a little bit better, but still not good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to upgrade on this camera. It's been a good camera, but
I have a Logitech, what is it, C930, E930, whatever it is. I have a 930, I think it's called.
I think
I really like it. It's good. I use that for the 3D prints.
I'm trying to show you what it looks like, but obviously
It's going to be a bit of a challenge.
it's going to be a real challenge. Hey, thanks, Jack. Yeah. Actually, I cleared up.
Did you sure did.
So maybe I just had to move it around.
Is it a Logitech?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's hang on.
Maybe it got out of autofocus mode.
That's possible. I'll worry about it later.
Yeah.
So, all right, brother. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out.
All right, sir. Thanks for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Hey, you're welcome anytime. You're always welcome. Brent Nunley, what are you crazy guys doing? He's calling us crazy, Dennis.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
Who knocked sanity into his mind?
What was that?
I said, who knocked sanity into his mind?
Must have been Mel or Rosie. He lives close to them.
Oh, that could be it. All right, then.
Hey, Brent, I hope you're having a good day, brother. All right, man.
See you, folks. Thanks for joining.
Yes, thanks. Everybody in the chat, thank you for joining. Don't forget, Saturday morning sunrise, Saturday morning coffee with Rodney, and then on Sunday, it'll be the Sunday sunrise crew doing it again, except without the Saturday morning coffee with Rodney. So anyway, y'all take care, man. Love y'all.
Bye-bye now.
Bye, Dennis.